So what are these Innovatech tools? So let's go to our tools list right here and access calculators. Instead of calculators, I'm going to select Flex Duct Calculator. So let's say that I'm working with a 4-ton system, which I suspect is short on return. The motor is set to work at 400 CFM per ton. So this system moves approximately 1600 CFM per ton. So we're going to use this ductulator at the top and max it out at 1000 CFM per minute. Then we are going to set our velocity to approximately 850 feet per minute. And our friction loss, we're going to set it to 0.08. Once we have that, it shows us that we need a 16-inch duct. The system currently has a 16-inch duct, but we're still missing 600 CFM. So now we're going to use our slider and select approximately 600 CFM. And that tells us that we need a 13-inch duct. We don't make 13-inch ducts or work with 13-inch ducts. So in this case, we are going to add a 14-inch return to this system. So this system was underperforming due to a lack of return. Think of how many systems you have worked out there that are going through this. Another thing that you can use is this CFM calculator. So let's say that you're trying to figure out how many CFM and duct size you need for a specific room. So in this case, we are going to enter the room size, which is 250 square feet. Our calculator says that it needs approximately 179 CFM. So we're going to go to our ductulator now and select 179 CFM. And that tells us that we need to add a 7-inch duct to that room. So this is one of the cool calculators in here in InnovatechOne.com. So now let's use another calculator. Let's pick the furnace CFM calculator. Let's say that I'm working with a furnace and I'm trying to figure out what's the correct CFM to set it at. I'm going to enter the total BTU, which is 120,000 BTUs, and the minimum temperature rise of 40 and 65 for the maximum according to the manufacturer's specs. The system says that I need to set up my fan speed of 2,116 CFM. Another one that we can use is this bottom one. Let's say I'm trying to figure out how much air this furnace is moving. So let's enter again 120,000 CFM, and it has currently a temperature split of 50 degrees. This calculator tells me that this furnace is currently moving 2,222 CFM. So what else is in this page? You also have access guides in the Knowledge Hub. So let's say I go in here and I'm trying to troubleshoot an X13 motor. I'm going to locate that file and I will access this troubleshooting guide. It tells me what the motor is, how it works, and how to troubleshoot it step by step. I can also ask Obis. So here I'm going to ask Obis, how do I troubleshoot an ECM motor that uses 16 pins? I type in my sentence and let Obis do its job, and it will give me a step-by-step guide. So you can use Obis for the short version of this, or you can go and use one of our troubleshooting guides as well. So here's the step-by-step guide by Obis. I can also ask Obis about TXVs, about compressors, and many other things. This site is going to be regularly updated, so you will have a lot of tools in our Knowledge Hub, in our calculator section, also with Obis. This is the type of tech support that you as a technician or your team needs out there to get things done.